Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a vlog. I know, who am I? Never done a vlog before, but I figured it's Saturday. Why not try something new? So the reason I look like this currently is because I just finished filming a video. If you haven't watched it, it is my winter favorite fragrances that I recommend for Christmas ideas or for yourself. You never know. So I'm really hungry. I'm gonna edit that later. I actually have another video that's gonna go up before that. Really hungry. I'm gonna make something to eat. I'm gonna make cauliflower pizza. Yeah. And I need to tidy up because there is a chair in my room full of clean clothes. And I wouldn't say when did I become that person, but I probably have been that person for a while. Probably for years. I just never let it get that bad. I need to put up some more stuff. I need to dust and all that kind of stuff. I just got this book in the mail this week, Barack Obama's new book, so really excited to read that soon. If you've already started reading it, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Interested to what you guys have to say. I don't even know why this is in my room. This is the Play Pits deodorant. I ordered some more during the Black Friday sale and I got like super great deals on it. It's all natural deodorant, really good, works really well. This is my second time ordering from them, so I obviously really like it. Package that my aunt sent me as an early Christmas gift that I'm not supposed to open it until Christmas, but guys, it's really hard. It's really hard not to want to open it, but I'm just gonna put it in this closet. She said hide it from myself until December. Oh wow. I need to organize this closet, but I'm just gonna put it here by the vacuum cleaner and not think of it anymore. Okay, I had to figure out what the lighting situation was going to be in here. I think that this is good, or better than what it was. So, like I said, I'm making cauliflower pizza today. I'm making barbecue chicken pizza on a cauliflower crust. So, I'm going to wash my hands and then pull out all the ingredients and we shall get started, and I will show you what exactly I do. I've made this before. The only difference between this time and the last time is that I don't have red onions. I keep wanting to call them purple onions, but I guess they're red onions. I only have yellow or white onions, not that big of a deal, but if you're buying the ingredients, I suggest purple onions because they look prettier, and I personally like the way red onions taste more. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm pulling my cutting board down and I am pulling cauliflower pizza crust. This is from Trader Joe's. I've made this before. I shared about it on my Insta stories. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you're missing like 100% of the food content because that is where I go ham on recipes I like. I share different recipes I like that I've made that I think just look bomb and that we should try. So yeah, the only thing about this is that this has to go in the oven for a very long time. So it says 450 degrees, 10 to 12 minutes on each side. I'm gonna do 470 degrees and maybe 15 minutes on each side. I'm just gonna kind of watch it because last time I made it, it just wasn't crispy at all. And it's kind of a bummer, you know, when you're making something and one element of it doesn't turn out the way that you want. So I'm gonna undo this now and pop it in. So I'm also taking out my cookie sheet. You don't need this one this big, but I only have two different cookie sheets, a big one and a very small one. So I have to use that. I'm also gonna put a little bit of olive oil on the crust. So I'm just going to pop the crust on the cookie sheet and wait for the oven to finish preheating before I pop that in. I'm gonna put this in my little recycling thing. Okay, For chicken, last time I used some chicken thighs that I had already made and had. I don't have any that's already made, but I bought this rotisserie chicken yesterday, the day before yesterday, I don't know. I'm going to put some mushrooms on here. These are just sliced crimini mushrooms from Trader Joe's. I'm going to put spinach. You can use whatever barbecue sauce you like to use. I don't like Sweet Baby Ray's. I think it's too sweet, but if you like Sweet Baby Ray's, have at it. I have a yellow onion that I'm going to use, and then I have shredded Parmesan cheese. I don't have a lot of cheese. I just have like this much. So I'm hoping it's going to be enough. If it's not enough, then I'll just have a cheese with a limited, I'll just have a pizza with a limited amount of cheese, which is fine because cheese is not the best for you anyway. But let's go ahead and get started. First, I need to get the meat off of this chicken. So I'm gonna get a bowl and do that. So I got my bowl here. And I'm just going to actually take the whole bird out and start pulling pieces that I'm gonna use on the pizza. I didn't always like cooking. I feel like one of my worst moments was when I was little. My mom was taking a nap and I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get creative in the kitchen. Guys, I made a mayonnaise and sprinkled sandwich. Like the sprinkles you put on cupcakes and cake. Okay, but you know, and it was not good. It was not good. It was colorful, but it was not great. But besides that, I feel like I've learned to cook just from different people. I take a little bit from everyone. A lot of people in my family cook. Everyone basically cooks in my family, man or woman. So there's always something to take from them. Sometimes I take like little tips from friends. I don't really watch the Food Network. I watch a lot of YouTube cooking things, like cooking channels. I also follow a lot of like food accounts on Instagram, and I feel like that is a good way to learn. You kind of learn what goes together and what doesn't, and then you learn new ideas. You learn pairing things that you have never thought of before. I also try to cook fairly healthy because, you know, want to live a healthy life. Okay, so the next thing is that I'm going to cut up the veggies. I'm going to take some mushrooms out of the bag, just like however many you want, really. I like mushrooms, so I'm going to kind of put quite a few. I'm going to put some baby spinach on here. And the spinach is like on its way to going bad, so I definitely need to use it. I'm just gonna like roughly chop this up. So now we have the veggies all chopped. I just kind of julienned the onions like this. I have the chicken in the bowl, and I'm gonna season the chicken a little bit because it was just the traditional here, so I want it to kind of taste different. So I'm gonna season it a little bit. I'm just gonna put salt and pepper on the veggies. So I'm gonna season the food and just put salt and pepper on the veggies. So 1 second and I will show you what I use seasoning wise. So I have my bowl of chicken here. I'm gonna put some oregano, smoked paprika, garlic powder, and this is all-purpose seasoning from Sprouts. Guys, this is super, super great. And just like a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of olive oil, and then I'm actually gonna toss this really quick in the air fryer and kind of let camera focus. just so that the seasonings, just so that the chicken is not bland on here and there's something, just so that there's not bland chicken on the pizza. I'm going to toss that in the air fryer just for a little bit, only because the chicken is super, super cold. And also I want the flavors to kind of mesh together. So, moving the chicken out the way, I'm going to season up the veggies just a little bit. Really keeping it simple, guys. There's kind of a lot of flavors, so I don't really feel the need to do too much. So I'm just doing salt and pepper. I'm a big pepper lover, so I kind of go overboard all the time with the pepper. And I'm going to saute the mushrooms and onions on the skillet just for a little bit, so that, I don't know if you've ever cooked mushrooms before, but I just don't like the taste of raw mushrooms, so that's why I'm gonna saute them a little bit. And I would definitely suggest that with the onions, because you don't want the onions to be like crunchy when you bite into it. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Okay, it feels like an eternity later when you are starving and hungry, but I just took the crust out of the oven, so I'm about to load it up with topping. Okay, so I ended up cooking the pizza for probably 15 minutes on each side at 480. As you can see, or hopefully, it's crispy a little bit on the edges, which is good, because last time, like I said, it was soggy. I did also add some olive oil before I popped it into the oven, so I'm gonna put a cap on that because I don't need it anymore. I sauteed my veggies. So what I did was I sauteed the mushrooms first, let them soften a little bit, and then I added the onions, let them become translucent, and then sauteed the spinach all together in one skillet for probably 2 minutes. I don't want the spinach to be cooked, like super sauteed. You know how it condenses in size and it's like you have no spinach? I didn't want it to be exactly like that, but I didn't want to have raw spinach on the pizza. My chicken, I seasoned it like I previously mentioned, and I did add a little bit of the Nando's Peri Peri garlic sauce. This does have a little bit of heat to it, so I put that on the chicken and pop that in the air fryer, so we should be all good to go. I'm gonna add my barbecue sauce. I'm gonna add my barbecue sauce now. The crust, when I flipped it over, put them on like so, and then I'm going to go ahead and pop the chicken onto there. So basically just mix everything up on the pizza. And then cheese. This is the Parmesan shredded cheese. Okay, Google, set a timer for 10 minutes. So I just popped the pizza out of the oven. I wanted to show you what the finished product looks like, so I'll pop up a picture here so you can clearly see what it looks like. Guys, I'm so excited to watch Selena and eat this. Okay, let's take a bite of this pizza. I will say the crust still isn't crispy like I want it to be. It's crispier than when I made it the last time, but I mean, do I have to bake this thing for 20 minutes on each side? Anyways, the flavors and everything are on point. I just may have to buy another cauliflower pizza crust. I thought if I got the same one that I got last time, if I cooked it longer, it would be crispy, but just not cutting it. So if you have any recommendations for me, please let me know in the comments below and I will definitely check it out. Hope this video was fun for you. I hope you have some new cooking ideas, something that you want to try at your house for yourself, for your friends, for your family. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more vlogs, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.